Good morning and welcome to our live coverage from Trent Bridge. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And I think with this surface, there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss. Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball, the bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. And taken. Superb delivery.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Thrust the pad at it. Bowler is confident on this one. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Well placed. Should get a single. Gone. It's a good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. The Storm are 2 for 1. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the University end.
A few moves made in the field.
Julian from the University end. Straight to the fielder. There's a chance if this hits. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Super shot that.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Great shot, at least one on offer. Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Storm are 2 for 17. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Good pickup, big chance.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way, 4 runs, great to watch.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Some adjustments to the field. These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Big edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Pads that one. Big shout. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. This should be close.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
6 runs added there. The Storm are 2 for 35. Julian is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the university end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
There'll be runs here.
didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
They'll get at least 1. Misses! They failed to make their ground but can't hit the stumps.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
End of the over, 9 off it. The Storm are... two for 44. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Brilliant shot, that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Edged. Huge appeal. And gone straight to the keeper.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Wellington, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Doesn't beat the infield. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Wellington gets off the mark.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Storm are 3 for 51.
The captain going with an aggressive field. Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
thick edge. This could be trouble.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Ntini did very nicely out there on the boundary. A couple on offer here. Plays it nice and late. Might beat them to the third-man boundary.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Got all of it, and for 6.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Going with spin now. Confident appeal. Could it be?
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves. A bit of a change up in the field now.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
McMillan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Well placed, should get a single.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Times it nicely.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Now there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with a dive.
Misses everything.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Edge. What a ball.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Malik from the press box end. Middle that one. Great timing.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Right out of the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Wilson didn't mind and sent it high and handsome. Over the boundary rope for 6. The captain is going to change things around in the field.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Good catch. Out.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've ever seen. Time to refocus and get back to basics.
A few moves made in the field. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Ulhak, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Storm are 6 for 125. Time that brilliantly.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That's out. Caught.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Super shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Good pickup, big chance.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. The Storm are 7 for 138. The right armour is coming into the attack from the University end.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There's a chance if this hits. There'll be runs here.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it. Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Bowler is confident on this one. Julian back on now.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Straight to the fielder.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
They'll get at least one.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Needs a direct hit.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Big shout. Finds the edge. Loud appeal. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Faison ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Taken. Good catch too, low to the ground. Well, a decent score here, but they need a strong showing with the ball to bring this home. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Young gets off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Doesn't beat the infield.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Time that perfectly. Fantastic catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Ulhat is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on. Nice shot, runs possible.
End of the first over. The batting side are now 1 for 10.
Wazim, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Ulhat takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
The Storm found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Solid defence, very compact.
Got them playing defensively there. Really good use of the slower ball. They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres. These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Going down leg and that's not out. Oh, this could spell trouble.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. There'll be one run here for them. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Got right in behind it. Well placed, should get a single. Quick onto that in the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Huge edge. Loud shout. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Faison from the university end.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Faison getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Immaculate timing there.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Ashraf shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it. Right in the slot, probably hit too hard, crunched it straight to the fielder.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Nicely played.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Good return, back from the deep. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Super piece of timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. A beauty, brilliant catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Brathwaite will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Strong appeal.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
End of the over. Just an awesome display of bowling. With 3 wickets, can they push on and finish this off? Wilson, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that. Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Great movement on that delivery, just enough to keep them interested. It just missed the wickets on the way through.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
Wilson has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Faison, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the press box end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. There's a run here, surely.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
They'll get at least one. Doesn't beat the infield. Faison doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Going with pace now.
Brown shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
cuts that off well in the infield.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it wide, but the umpire didn't agree with me.
Edge, what a ball!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Julian comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
The Storm found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Bowled! It's all over, and the bowling side get home in a thriller.
The Storm get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.